Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. Here, an early commitment to 2 Eternal Jokers on Gold Stake opened up the possibility for Ankhs and Hexes, allowing me to assemble a full house of Jokers. Enjoy the video. That's a good draw. Oh baby.
Well met.
Rudolph, thank you for the 2 months. Glad you're enjoying the content. Alright, we need some econ, and then we're set. Like, an immolate in the shop would go kind of crazy, right? GG 1 run? That's not how this game works, no. Red card is a good joker, but it does nothing for us right now. Okay. Now, if there's an immolate in here... Okay. Hear me out. This is a really bad idea. The correct thing is to get the molt immediately, but... Okay. Okay. I can work with that. Paul, thank you for the super chat. Nice memes. I got 2 copies of some of the best jokers in the game. We are going to pivot, though. This is probably too good to pass up on. I was really hoping for a gold card there pretty desperately because being broke with red card is asking for trouble. So we've just kind of got to hold. Like we might die as a result of that. The lack of money, that is. Makes this joker so good. It's the fastest scaling flat mult joker in the game. But you need money in order to make it scale is the limiting factor, which we don't have. Until we get that immolate. Probably could have done that with an extra $1. Like, I need to get some molt from this right now. I wonder, actually, in hindsight... No. Like, Jimbo might have just been more worth there. As a source of just, like, 4 molt. It hurts, but we need it. No. Okay. That's better than I thought we were going to be. Tempting, but I don't... There's no coming back from that debt if we do go that route. Would have liked to have seen less expensive pack offerings, but what are you gonna do? Okay. How about an immolate? Probably just saved the run. Now we can start zooming. We do need a chip engine somehow. So that's currently our limiting factor. Because it's not as though we have easy access to planet cards. I think we're taking these. Maybe play towards straights. It's a good start. Like, it's not technically worth until we get to what, like 30 mult? It's kind of good, but like we're thinking more long term than that. Three of a kind gives us a decent amount of chips. And a straight is just fine. Egg. I'm taking this for sure. Because I want that discard voucher. All of these are fine. Like, the bonus cards are fine. I think we take this. That's the best value. Holy. Okay, we've got some competition within our... with the red card right now, but I think that's not a real problem. I think it's already at a high enough base mult to just be fine. And we could always sell out of the constellation if we need to. Start here, look for another immolate. Okay, we could do the immolate, but the Ankh is funnier, right? We can all agree that the Ankh is funnier. Immolate is better, but Ankh is funnier. Oh, okay. $16 is kind of good. Full house build. Bartos, thank you for the super chat. I don't think we're building towards that ever. We can sell this because it feels satisfying to do. 8, 9, 10 jack. The straight is still probably fine. It's not June yet. Yeah, you can see how fairly anemic we are when we don't play something that generates a lot of chips. Okay, I saw the brainstorm, but I think the Ankh is better here. Because it's not a rental, and this is funnier. Okay. Now, the familiar would have been good with the, Wait, are we really just doing a full house build here? How does 2 pair look? Can that get us there? Because that would be a good one to level. It's easy to hit, and it scales chips really quickly, which is our lacking factor. Yeah, we got a Joker full house. Oh! Wait, maybe full house is the play because we have a Joker full house. Really makes you think. I don't think we're that weak to any boss blinds. Alright. Legor, thank you for the super chat. If the final boss is Leaf, it'll be funny? I think it'll be free. Let's send the 4 of a kind. I see the full house. I don't want to de-level it, though. Medium. Look, we'll do it. Let's do this. This. Easy. Cryptid is great here. I want to get my money sorted back up. Okay. Strength. Sure. The full house build is online. There's a lot of work for very little reward. Alright, I guess we have to buy this here.
Well met.
HG, thank you for the 4 months. Might as well look for the purple still. Whoops, I discarded wrong. Never punished. Oh, there's the purple. I don't think I have any gold cards, so I don't know why I kept discarding. Yeah. How devastating that we encountered the pillar here. That'll almost be as bad as if we encounter the verdant leaf.
Well met.
Ace, thank you for the 4 months.
Well met.
And Morphine, thank you for the 5 gifted. Alright, I think our chip problem isn't maybe that big of a problem after all. Blue seal. That's very good. $19, I'll take that. Oh, magic trick. That didn't even register. That's extraordinary here. Hacking, thank you for the super chat. Are X-Mullet cards being deleted? You can only save one. Which will it be? I mean, Constellation is probably the one that I play the most, so we'll go with Constellation. Christy, thank you for the bits. King me, nice. Zesty, thank you for the bits as well. So we are better when we play a full house. Another $19, sure. I'm sorry, buddy. No discards? I'm surprised that won. We have 15 chips on that. 5 chips on that? That was purely molt. Okay. It's probably not really that meaningful of a boss blind. Come on, hit me with the king. Don't win. Don't. Oh, it does win, doesn't it? Unlucky. Queen? I don't know why I got, like, frozen by those cards, but I definitely did. Welcome, Bex. Uh-oh. This may be turning into a high card build. Unlucky. But the funny, I know. But we have to think about, like, the practicality of it. Oh, no. Oh, we buy this and wait for an ecto. Oops. Accidentally in the right order. Liar. Thank you for the super chat. What did I just walk into? I don't know, like your computer screen maybe? You tell me. Okay, wait, this could be something? New plan just unlocked. Hope you don't get Verdant Leaf. We would have destroyed it without any concern whatsoever. And also, we can't. We just passed the anti-8 boss blind. Tag skip moment. I don't know what your... I'm not planning to skip now. I haven't really found good... Okay, I was going to complain about the lack of scaling on the hologram. Beautiful. You're gonna start taking ectos now that you have leveled high card. Yeah, that's why I said I'm holding the Ankh for the ecto, and I've been talking about looking for the ecto for the past however long. So I'm like going out of, like I'm intentionally not getting full value so that I can have more fun when the ecto hits.
Well met.
Literally just asked if you take a negative skip. No, you said tag skip moment. Holy, look at that fella. We'll never see him again. Wait, where were you on the stone card run? That could have saved me. Wait, we found him. Maybe a death? No. Okay, that's not actually what our score is going to look like most of the time, but that was pretty good. I think this is absolutely worth a death. I was told that there would be spectral cards in the shop, you know? And they haven't really been showing themselves. I'm gonna sue. We could also just, like, keep the red card at 69. Unlucky. Pain? I mean, we wouldn't have taken it anyway. There's no chance it would be better than any of our jokers. At this stage in the run. One hand type? No problem. Wait, we drew them both at the same time? Is that legal? It would have been Chico. Look, that would have been perfect for protecting us against the Verdant Leaf, which we beat with ease. Okay, Ectomy. Scammed once again. Okay, we can stop getting less value off of that. Ecto? Okay, we might be able to make it through this ante. That's a good start. That probably makes it guaranteed that we make it through this blind at least. Nice. Skip next blind for Spectral Pack. Nope. That would be dumb. We can already see Spectral cards in the shop, and there's a very low probability of finding the Spectral card that you're looking for in a Spectral skip. It's one of the least valuable skips, because it only has 2 options. Unlucky. We could take... I was just about to say we could take a Hex. Beautiful. Like, you really only want to consider the Spectral skips when you're, like, absolutely desperate. Which we are not. We're actually quite strong. We are dead next ante unless we get a voucher, but... the Spectral skip isn't going to change that. just accumulate some of these. We're gonna roll down a little bit below. Just so that we pay. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Turns out we're fine. You can see how valuable those chips were. Alright, last chance. Okay, we need money. How about more money, though? Yep. We need the reroll. I don't think we're making it through 12, though. Unless we get the Ecto high roll. Could be something. You and you. Okay. We got one of them. Stonks. Yeah, that's not enough. It wasn't unclose. Alright. This one was goofy. Well, yeah, we're still dead, right? Maybe if I had drawn this hand at the start, we could have, like, with all this steel, maybe? Yeah, I think there's a chance if we had 4 of those. So Zodiac deck is pretty good. Get as many practice runs in as we can, and hopefully it'll pay off. Sure. Okay. Pretty good draw for a big blind. An ante one. What's that? Rose, thank you for the membership. So in an ideal world, we would get a good Molt Joker here and then reserve parking. Huh. Seems a lot less likely to kill me.
Well met.
Catacombs Tour Guide, thank you for the prime. I don't really want to keep paying that rental fee, but this seems pretty good. Hopefully. They're looking like my reserve parkings from yesterday. There we go. Burglars don't pay rent? What can you say other than based? I don't know if this wins. In fact, I don't think it does. Oh, it does, but just barely. Not exactly what we're looking for here. I'd like a fool, though, maybe? Could start working on getting rid of these, but I really need some flat molt. Let's roll. Well, we're gonna press the button right. We rolled once. All right. Okay. Kind of gonna move away from the reserve parking here, I think, just so that I don't die, because I am a little bit concerned about that happening. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Not exactly what I needed out of the shop right now. I don't mind going pair, though. And then this could help as well. We've done some suit fixing. It's not... Oh, God. Wait, this might just win, though.
Well met.
In the best possible way. Ghost in the eyes. Thank you for the prime. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be Hermie, right? One more check for another pool. Oh my god. Well, we've got enough money to fuel this constellation, I guess. Already off to a much better start with our runs than yesterday. Okay. This helps with pair mode. This, just get rid of all of our red cards as well as discard a pair. Like night and day compared to yesterday? Well, yesterday ended well, so it could be a bad sign for the end of the stream. Let's take this and then plan to change its suit. I like the blackboard is less important than the constellation, right? We don't need the reroll voucher yet. I kind of do need the blackboard still. Let's do this. Okay, perfect. We are going to need blackboard value for the... Like, I can't greed the blue seal against the wall. We know for sure. Let's just buy this and probably move on. Actually, this is pretty good, too. Oh my god. How did we get so strong? When did we get so strong? I guess, Burnt Joker and Constellation will do that. You know, I'm not normally a big fan of Paintbrush with Blackboard. It does open up the possibility for getting an Ecto. I don't have to make a decision anytime soon. And I'm not super committed to the Blackboard anyway, so... It's Wheel. I think Wheel was actually our best bet there. The Death is not terribly appealing other than maybe marginally improved reserve parking and blackboard value. So, Michael, thank you for the super chat. Let's take this for the blue seal, though. That's highly valuable. Most of these are not cards that we want to hold in hand. Very nice. This is one that we kind of want to hold in hand. Although I shouldn't have used it yet. Okay, so we're not going to farm blue seals against this boss blind either. We need to get blackboard value, and that's much more important than getting burnt joker value even. And much more important than getting constellation value. So, let's see what's in here first. That also deprioritizes the paintbrush because we're so desperate to ensure that the blackboard is online. So let's see. Could be useful later, but not great. I think we're skipping the paintbrush. Alright, I mean, this honestly could win on its own, but I would rather play the pair. And we get pretty easy blackboard value.
Well met.
Kilo, thank you for the prime. Welcome, Cinema. And hand size vouchers back. And so is Temperance. Let's look for Mercury. There it is.
Well met.
Hoople, thank you for the 5 months. Yeah, I was gonna say, we might as well try to look for the other blue seal.
Well met.
Chaos, thank you for the prime. Starting to wish maybe I had taken the hologram instead of the blackboard, just because blackboard is clearly less valuable and kind of awkward with our deck. But hindsight bias and all that. Okay, well. You and you. Let's look for the blue seal, maybe? That's a red seal. Unfocused, thank you for the bits. Appreciate the kind words as well. Okay, we're probably taking it here. Especially with an immolate. Okay. Best case scenario. This helps with the boss blind a little bit more than it would against like the needle, for instance. And honestly, we're getting close to the point where we can get out of. Might as well keep you. Might be able to get out of the abstract joker soon. It is kind of like 2x our score right now. Give ourselves some more reserve parking value. Holy. Supernova not over abstract there. It was eternal. I'd rather maintain room for more... Like, we're not really in need of flat molt for this build. Like, full stop, so... An eternal supernova doesn't seem appealing when we want to get out of flat molt in its entirety. Okay, so we're not going for blackboard this time because we have the blue seal. Just going for more blue seals. And reserve parking. Perfect. Actually, you. If anything, like, we could make an argument for getting out of reserve parking since that hasn't... Like, our money is under control. But we don't really need to be in a hurry to get out of any of these jokers right now. We're just kind of doing fine. It's just paying for burnt. Yeah, honestly, burnt is kind of paying for burnt. Like, burnt's doing a good job. That boss bind is a little bit gross, though. Let's look for the blue seals. Whoops. YouTube fix Balatro being flagged as gambling. Allegedly. They at least admitted what we all knew, which was that it's an error. And I haven't had any videos flagged as gambling since then. I'll just put my trust in the reserve parking. It is a brutal boss blind. So it's probably good that we still have the abstract at this point, and we might need to get blackboard value. Holy! Okay, we're gonna need to get blackboard value. Oh, God. It's the chips getting cut in half that's the main issue here. The Flint remains the worst boss blind in this game by a wide margin.
Well met.
Epochs, thank you for the 2 months. Bean. Nah. That's a jonkler. Boy, the game really wants me to have a supernova with some tags on it, doesn't it? Okay, we're fine without blackboard value here. We don't need to worry about reserve parking anymore, which I was doing a terrible job of managing anyway. Whoops! Hey, welcome, Ogre. 48 molt, huh? That actually makes it for the entirety of the run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's better than the supernova for a couple of reasons. Okay, once again, just get constellation value here. Immolate? Would have been funny. Or trance. Gross.
Well met.
Ruby Doobie, thank you for the 3 months. Always immolate? I wish. The game disagreed, though, unfortunately. Oh, no. No blue seal value today. Actually, I do have a blue seal ace, right? The game says wrong. Welcome, TARDIS.
Well met.
Yeah. Jim, thank you for the 6 months. Easiest boss blind. Hit me with that money. Unbelievable. Jalal, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that. Oops. Order. Didn't matter. You. Then watch this. Pop. Oh. Or Gertz. Okay. Found both of our blue seals, or enough blue seals to fill out our inventory. You know, a skillful player would have simply just gotten a Mercury from that. Kind of want to sell this anyway, so let's sell it. Wasn't really going to contribute to my score. This game is too easy. Alright. Let's see how far we can take this. I'd take another erosion, it's kind of funny.
Well met.
Might actually have to get blackboard value here. Potato, thank you for the 3 months. In advance, too. Appreciate that. Probably didn't need to get it there, and I could have gotten a Mercury. You came back? My boy. Two rentals, so I can't roll. So it's probably just not the right time to purchase that. Oh ho ho! Imagine an immolate here, though. It's like an anti-immolate. I've been scammed. I've been scammed once again. Also, I've been scammed by this hologram. Wait, there's an incantation. I forgot I had the hologram. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Best discard you've ever seen. Admit it. You won't. Jeez. Good thing we have that 46 base mold on pair. You're welcome, Murphy. Oh, we're dead. Turns out I needed to roll down harder. Wait, we're maybe not dead? I am out of glass, though. I think this is my only chance is like to get the 20 molt on maybe both of these. Well, we got it on 0 of them, so that's close enough. Alright, good run.